Hey everyone, we're back. So either he's in that room as I left, or... Yeah, alright. So this game's just instant death. That's basically it. A lot of your deaths will come from instant death. In the spirit world, if you have spirit energy, you can blast them away, but in the real world, that does not seem to be the case. Okay, he is not back there. He is in that room. Great, more loading screen. Okay, I know where he is now, so there's that. I think the worst part about dying in this is that there is actually a significant loading time. Sorry guys, didn't mean to bump the mic there. Did I win? No, I just died. Hey Omega! We're dying over and over again because... Yeah, well I can smell your ass. Disappear? Sure, I'll take it. Once again, expecting a jump scare. Sure. I fully expect him to appear in this room. Or one of the related rooms. I did not expect him to just randomly walk in and then disappear like that. That was strange. Anyway, hi Omega, how are you? What you up to? How's life on the Omega side of things? I'll be happy if I no longer have to deal with this thing. Thing was quite stressful. But yeah, now we got Nicholas's name.
Time for you to get some rest. You've earned it, Nicholas.
Has he?
Thank you, man.
Maybe Nicholas was a bastard in real life.
You did it, Marianne. Sent them away. To a better place, I hope. Well, anywhere's better than here.
It's true. Omega, what do you think of this place?
Will you just let me pick you up already?
No, they will not. But there is another mirror here. Ah, sick, where are we? What is this? Mr. Rekovich is being unreasonable, to put it mildly. I'm a nurse, not a nanny. I understand that he needs someone to keep an eye on her, but I have my hands full as it is. Even putting aside all my other duties, there's poor Mr. Tarkowski I take care of. Still, I try to do my best. At least the girl's quiet, keeps to herself mostly. Likes talking to her imaginary friends, but I figure it's quite normal for someone her age. Sometimes I can hear her playing out full conversations. I swear it sounds like two people talking. She really is gifted. I guess it runs in the family. You're not even sure what this is? This is The Medium. It is a game made by Bloober Games. It gets quite a bit of inspiration from Silent Hill, apparently. And yeah, we're basically jumping between two worlds to progress. It's very interesting so far. There's our bolt cutters. Yes. Cut the crap.
Finally.
Fucking finally.
Time to get back to the day room.
We did it. It's very pretty graphically, and the story is interesting. I'm keen to figure out what's going on.
Place. This is where it started.
Is it where it started? She basically has the powers to,
Hello, my love. It's your favorite nurse. Are you in there? Even a speck of you left? I hope so. 'Cause I want you to feel everything.
The nurse. It got to her first. But why?
Ah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. So she seems to have the ability to communicate with the dead, but she also has psychometry. It feels like where she can touch something and learn its history.
I've never felt darkness like that before. That thing had been there. It was where it made its first kill, where it tasted death and liked it.
Omega, do you think you'd enjoy having psychometry? My poor Mr. Tarkowski. Whatever happened to you? The test came back. No signs of any brain trauma or dementia. And still, I looked into your sad, empty eyes. I had this awful feeling like there's no one looking back at you. Don't worry, my love. I'll take care of you no matter what. I'll make sure you're as happy as can be. 450 milligrams of venlafaxine. That'll cheer you right up. What the fuck is venlafaxine? It's gotta have another name. Psychometry is the ability to touch something and know that object's history. Venlafaxine. Okay, it's a antidepressant, also known as Effexor. Never heard of it. It's metabolized by the liver, though. There you go. We learned more today. Like, for example, you could touch X's Nintendo Switch controller, and you'd be able to tell that he was a professional just by the psychic readings it gave off and the memories that X has implanted into it. Alright, let's put these bolt cutters to use.
So worth it. I love you, bolt cutters.
I want bolt cutters. It seems absurd that they could cut through metal so easily, but they do. Oh, this is the other side of the hotel. So right now we're in Hotel Neva because we got a call from someone named Thomas telling our character here that he can give her answers as to who she is that she didn't have her entire life. And for some reason she was like, yeah, alright, I'll come running to that.
Kinda sounds like a spy name. cutters. Bolt cutters.
Sure.
Or a movie star, like in a movie you don't use your real name for. Yeah.
I could see it.
Spy name it is.
So, anyway, Omega, how do you feel about psychometry? Do you want to have that? Where is this? I think I know this area.
Okay, Marianne. Let's see what Sadness wanted me to see. I hope
Yeah.
she's all right.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay, we're right by the day room. Oh, it's not music.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go. Again on our own. That was a weird shift. We're getting some frame drops in this too.
Marianne?
There you are. Thank God.
You're all right. I was so worried.
I just noticed she has two different
Yeah.
eye colors.
That thing almost got me. What the hell is it?
It came from shame, from helplessness, from rage.
Rage.
It's like anger, but more. Once it got out, we couldn't stop it. It ate all of them, Marianne. All of my friends.
Your friends.
I'm the only one left.
It's okay, Sadness. I'm here now.
No. It'll eat you too. Just like the others.
Shh. I won't let it hurt you. I promise. Hey. Here.
Okay.
Hey. Why don't you tell me something about this place?
It's the Dayroom. We used to play here.
With Richard? Is he one of your friends?
No. But he was smart. Maybe he could help you.
He was smart. Wait, is he?
A bad thing happened to him. I remember he became hollow, like a puppet. He... Oh... I remember. Marianne, I don't want to see him.
What? Why not? What do you remember?
No, don't tell them.
It's
don't
okay.
tell anyone.
You don't have to tell me. But you should still come with me so that I can keep you safe.
No, Marianne.
The Sadness!
Never again.
Why did you bring me here?
Odds. So we have
It
to
was
say
then
that.
I realized there was something she wanted me to see
Bob Dole.
with my own eyes.
With mine own eyes. Alright, well, here we go. We gotta investigate the day room. This is actually really cool how they do this. I like it. Like, how do you feel about this? A clean cut.
Richard? Are you there?
Oh, there's something over there that needs to be reconstructed. Harris. Silly's favorite game. This is the concept art for it. I spent a few years trying to steer him in the right direction, trying to make him see the depth of his potential. He kept refusing, claiming he was no painter, and then he saw our little get-togethers as therapy rather than an artistic expression. Eventually, I wore him down. He agreed to enter the university, but on the condition that it would be his chosen field, and so he started on his way to becoming an architect. At first, I was rather skeptical, thinking that he was throwing away greatness for mere competence, but deep inside, I guess I was glad to be the only one to bring his visions to life. And then, he met her. Our painting sessions became few and far between. He no longer needs my help dealing with his inner demons. Yep, it's always a lady that gets in the way. Every time. Look at that tangled urethra on the wall. Sorry, guys.
A sheet of music. Well, at least part of it.
Yeah, it is. I actually really like this. It's super interesting. Thomas, I've always been stunned by the depth of complexity of his imagination, mesmerized by the surreal dreamscapes his mind would weave. The way he described them, with every minute detail, it was as if he had actually witnessed all of it, as if something, or someone, pulled the veil and allowed him a peek beyond the edges of our reality. An angel? A demon? Is there really a difference? I know it didn't matter to me, as his visions came alive on my canvas. Something that would say, I used the void to feel my waning creativity. But how could I not? To let this unique perspective, this bottomless well of inspiration go to waste, that would be an unforgivable sin. So I guess we could do the out-of-body experience to get through here, maybe?
Locked.
Okay, that's fine. We'll explore a bit before we go running through the moss and everything else. Alright, now... bring them all together.
Don't you think he would be better off in a nursing home? What about his family?
Richard doesn't have any family.
Oh, the poor man. It's like he's somewhere else. We were close once, you know. I mean, not that close, but... All right. I'll take care of him.
Hollow like a puppet. Isn't that what Sadness said?
Sounds to me like he was in a waking coma. Mazurka. Man, probably need one more of those. A very special boy. I remember the first time I met him, working a simple factory job. Still more of a boy than a man, wide-eyed, constantly looking over his shoulders like a scared animal. His parents had died in the Warsaw uprising. Of what he'd gone through in the years that followed, he did not want to speak, and I never pressed him. But it soon became clear he had no one else in this world. I could immediately tell, despite his young age, he had seen things that no one his age should. I could immediately tell he was special. He saw all the anal bleeding in the world and could do nothing to stop it.
Oh, this place is packed with memories. Bad ones. Guilt. Humiliation. Rage.
Alright. Omega, if you like games that have these things that you can read throughout them, like I love these things, like these data logs that they leave around. It's a lot of fun. It became a habit of ours. We'd sit down, sketchbook at the ready, and then he'd close his eyes and start talking, describing all the things he saw in his mind's eye, the horror and splendid of worlds beyond our own. What ultimately started out as an innocent exercise in imagination, ultimately became a bottomless well of inspiration. My hand wouldn't dare rest, sketching furiously as he described the indescribable. For a while, I wondered why he was so eager to share his visions with me. To him, they seemed to be a burden, a source of great pain and distress. But finally I understood. He sought to share them with someone who saw them as a source of beauty, rather than madness. This is interesting.
That globe. There's a sense of loneliness coming from it. It feels incomplete.
Well, not much we can do about it right now, because I don't have anything to use with it. Okay. So we got 3 things that we can do. We can go through the moths. Oh, I like how the table in the other world is a fucking mass of fleshy tubules. That globe needs some lips to kiss Jakob. Time for an out-of-body experience. Oh, there it is. We got ourselves a ring that has a nose. Okay, we gotta get back in here in the real world. Okay, so let's go back to that globe now that we got that ring. There might be another one just past the flies there, but or the moths, but I don't have any energy to charge it with, so. Apparently I can't do anything to move that down. But no, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. How do I get it to move the nose? There we go. I did it. It made a face.
Another junction. Maybe it can show me a way out of here.
I feel like there's more to explore and like, yeah, see that over there? Taken away. Gross. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't see anything interactable over here. Nope. Okay. Anyway, X, the globe now has lips. It is ready for the Jakob. What's this? In here, they got a little tree. How queer. And who would ever think? And why? Definitely tiny little things and got a lesser lights on string.
I love this melody. It reminds me of my
That's
childhood.
sadness there.
At least the good parts of it.
But the bad parts,
Ah, okay.
they're always there, aren't they?
You're a very smart girl, Lily. You know that, don't you? You're special.
Her voice, is that sadness?
Haha! I guessed it before the game told me. Eat shit, game. Okay, so now we can get through there if need be.
Aha!
Okay, there's the key to that. Alright. I think we still need a third piece of sheet music, but we also have this to get through the flies, or the moths. It's so weird to
The
look
spark's
at.
too weak to absorb. It's like it's missing something.
Yeah, it can be hard to follow, but I usually just focus on one of the screens because everything that is in the upper part mirrors the lower part, or the vice versa. So you can't really walk areas that you can't go in one, like the other one won't do you dirty, it seems.
Come on, Richard. You were always there when I needed you. Let me return the favor.
I don't know, Thomas. What about my work? The university?
Richard, I know they kicked you out. I'm guessing you finally managed to piss off the right people. Stay with us, old friend. Do it for me. For them.
So, he brought him here. Wonder who he meant by them.
Probably the kids. Oh. That reconstructs the memory, huh?
So that's how you found him?
Yes, he was just lying there. He,
Mr. Record?
I'm sorry. He was a friend. I just need a moment.
That's not true, Thomas. You thought he deserved it.
Odd. The truth comes out about Thomas. Thomas was a piece of shit, apparently. Growing apart. Once he got engaged, we grew apart for a while. Now that I think of it, I guess I was jealous. I no longer had him all for myself. In time, I warmed up to her as well. She was striking, both in her beauty and intellect. Eventually, I accepted the fact that he has found true happiness, true love, strong and pure. Well, as pure as it can be, I guess. In any case, I was no longer needed. When the project came along, the one that would eventually be known as Neva, I pulled all my strings to get him what he wanted. Even though I knew it would drive an even bigger wedge between us, I wanted the best for him. He was the closest to a son I'd ever had. So is Richard Thomas's son, or is Thomas, well, not son,
That
but
should be all the pieces of the score now.
yeah, is Richard considered Thomas's son, or is Thomas considered Richard's son? We can't get through until we deal with the flies, so we're going to go over here and get the music. in place, and then hopefully the game does not require me to play music, because like with Resident Evil 8, I do not know how to play. Yeah. But it did. Okay. So, this is a good point to... Hello, Intrigue.